Coming up on Vegas Nation Blitz, stop the magician, then the act is over. The Raiders deliver a huge win on Christmas.
Merry Christmas first and foremost. And guess what we brought home? One of the best gifts ever. A W. Raider Nation, stand up.
The defense is coming up big late in the season. Can they do it one more time in 2023? Vegas Nation Blitz starts now.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Blitz. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.
How's it going, Raiders fans? Leandre Fox here. Welcome to Vegas Nation Blitz. I'd say I hope you had a happy holiday, but let's face it, I already know you all did, because the Las Vegas Raiders went to Kansas City and beat the Chiefs on Christmas. And when you know it, the defense came up big once again. Back-to-back games, the Raiders defense has gotten to the end zone with a pick six and a big man thick six. Jack Jones made headlines last week when he said this about the Chiefs offense.
We're not worried about him. It's Patrick Mahomes we got to stop. You know, the magician. You stop the magician, then the act is over.
Well, he backed it up with his play on Monday. He once again was responsible for making a house call, but it wasn't Easton Stick. This time, it was Patrick Mahomes, the magician, that he picked off. And he did that less than 7 seconds of game time after big man Bilal Nichols took a fumble back to the house as the Chiefs tried to get cute on a trick play. The Raiders defense got to Mahomes 4 times during the game. Malcolm Kuntz responsible for 3 of those. Max Crosby showing him some love on social media after the game. So let's hear from the magician himself on how his Christmas morning went.
A good game plan, man. They did a good job of flipping coverages. They did a good job, and when they were in man, playing pretty good coverage. When they were in zone, they were in the right spots. And then the defensive line got home whenever they needed to. They had a good game plan. They played hard. They played a good football game, and all credit to them, man. They played better than us today, and they were the team that deserved to win.
Now, as we mentioned on last week's Vegas Nation Game Day, every game the Raiders play from now on becomes their biggest of the season. And as they hang on the verge of elimination, they still have a shot, actually, at winning the AFC West, especially after Monday's game. So now they'll turn to a New Year's Eve trip in Indianapolis to face the Colts. The Raiders' win in KC was just the second road win of the season. The first, well, that came in Game 1 against the Broncos. It's better late than never for the Raiders to turn it on the road, and as Antonio Pierce said, defense travels. Offensively, however, the Raiders, they're still struggling. Aiden O'Connell was 9 for 21 for 62 yards in the game. He did not complete a pass after the first quarter, and the offense did not find the end zone during the game. They were only able to set up for 2 field goals. But a big day for Zamir White. He came in and helped out that pedestrian passing offense by totaling 145 yards on the ground. Josh Jacobs was out once again due to injury. Well, despite those offensive struggles, the Raiders were able to go into Kansas City and get a big win over the defending Super Bowl champions. And they had to be hyped up, right? So let's go ahead and check out their reactions.
We can't touch it. We give it to him. We can't touch it. Let's go.
We're in KC, leaving with a dub. Merry Christmas. Stop playing. Big dub. We're still in the hunt. It's getting real weird around here. Let's get it. Right in action. Let's go.
Now to some key stats from the Christmas victory. 0. The number of completions Aiden O'Connell had after the first quarter as the offense continues to struggle. But on the flip side, 0 turnovers for the Raiders offense. 2. Field goals the offense produced, to go with the 2 defensive touchdowns the Raiders scored on Monday. 3. Malcolm Kuntz sacks, a single game career high. 7. As in 7 seconds, the amount of time it took for the Raiders to score those defensive touchdowns. 145. Zamir White almost going for a $150 on the ground as the Raiders upset the Chiefs.
DNR House of Diamonds is Las Vegas's elite private office jeweler, the perfect bridge between internet pricing and a traditional brick-and-mortar jewelry store. We specialize in loose diamonds, natural and lab-grown, engagement rings, fashion jewelry, custom design, and jewelry repairs. We operate by appointment in our beautiful offices in the One Summerlin building, downtown Summerlin. Our great relationships with the world's largest diamond wholesalers and our low overhead saves you hundreds, if not thousands, on your purchase.
Yeah, finally, right? 60 minutes of football, what we've been working towards. Probably wasn't pretty all across the board in all three phases, but as a team, is what we talked about. A lot of emotions there. Just listen, man, this team's been fighting hard to get one of those wins on the road and gets very qualified. And Super Bowl champs, man, you beat them at their place. That's hard to do.
It's not about how good you are; it's about how good you play. So. You know, you can be the best team in the world, which is, you know, they have been for quite a bit of time now, but they weren't on Monday, so that's how it works. We just got to still just figure out a way to play better on offense. You know, our defense is playing really well right now, carrying the team, and our special teams has been lights out this year, so we just got to find a way to be more consistent just so we can, you know, we don't end up being that weak link of the squad, you know, especially with the talent that we have. So just finding a way to be more consistent.
You know, I think we try to take it as, you know, try to worry about ourselves, and obviously it was a great win for us last week, but, you know, I think if you just go based off results week to week, you know, the NFL is so up and down, so I think, you know, we try to stay pretty even keel as much as possible, and, you know, not really based on the results week to week, but rather how we're preparing, how we're performing, all those things.
Well, we already heard how hyped up the Raiders were, but let's check in on the fans of Raider Nation to see their reaction to Monday's win. Max Crosby, the Grinch of Chiefs Kingdom. His heart did not grow with kindness on Monday. And the AI on the socials has been going crazy lately, so I can't even tell if this is AI or just a really good Photoshop. But either way, I think Raiders fans are perfectly fine with delivering a holiday L to the Chiefs. Best present ever? The tears of Chiefs fans and the smiles of Raiders fans. Raider Nation is having a ball with this one. And that will do it for this episode of Vegas Nation Blitz. Thank you all so much for watching. For all the fast takes and smart coverage, please check out vegasnation.com. For the entire team, I'm Leandre Fox, and we will see you on Saturday morning as we get set for the last Raiders game of 2023, New Year's Eve in Indy.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Blitz. Presented by DNR House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.